Today on Newsbeat, LSU's Manship School celebrates their centennial year. Reporter Austin Hart has the details on how all Tigers can get involved, coming up in a live report.
Also, many LSU professors live out their superstar fantasies. We'll tell you how.
And LSU students beware of scams on campus.
All this and more. Newsbeat starts now. Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Amber Washington.
And I'm Michael Edmondson. Thanks for joining us.
2 people are dead and 2 others injured in a school shooting in Nevada. It happened at the Sparks Middle School in Reno. Police say a student opened fire, killing 1 faculty member and injuring 2 other students. The suspect is also dead, but authorities haven't said if this was from self-inflicted wound or if he was shot by law enforcement. Students were evacuated to a nearby high school and picked up by their parents. Police have not established a motive at this time.
A 19-year-old banned from LSU's campus is arrested for coming back. 19-year-old Travaris Robinson is charged with theft and trespassing. LSU PD say on Friday they were alerted to some suspicious activity near Peabody Hall, that wagering to sell students' magazine subscriptions. They say Robinson has done this before and was already banned from campus for that type of solicitation and for stealing a bike. Captain Russell Raj says solicitation is a problem on campus.
What they do is they approach the student, tell them that they're competing in a contest that would assist them in getting a scholarship to come to LSU if they could sell enough magazine subscriptions. They then request that the student pay for the subscription up front and tell the student, since we're in the union, we can go downstairs to the ATMs and get the money out to pay for it now.
Louisiana law states anyone who isn't a student, employee, or has approved business on campus does not have permission to be here.
The Baton Rouge Area Violence Elimination Program, or BRAVE, gets a financial boost of $1.5 million. It has been earmarked for the program, which officials say has reduced the murder rates in the 70805 neighborhood.
Joyce Henry appreciates her neighborhood. She's been here for close to 40 years.
They'll watch my house. They'll watch my house. I mean, I have terrific neighbors. I really do.
However, Henry says some nights she still worries about crime, like the gunshots she hears just a few blocks away.
It would have happened on this street, but it happened right behind on the next street. That's put a fear in you because it's so close.
Despite the violence that has taken a toll on this particular area in 70805, criminologist and BRAVE research coordinator Edward Shahada says the BRAVE program has reduced crime by 35% in just 1 year.
We have gone into communities and they are starving out, suffocating out crime so that they can breathe life back into those areas.
Shahada says the reason BRAVE is working is because it's a community effort.
There's not going to be anybody that comes out with a cancer pill that says this is it. And there's not going to be any one person that comes out and says, I've got the answer to crime.
Shahada says a big part of BRAVE is called the call-in, where they contact high-risk offenders and give them the choice to receive help or to pay the consequences.
Don't take our help, but stop doing what you're doing. Or door number 3, go back home, keep doing what you're doing, but tell your friends that we're coming after you.
Shahada says over time they hope this program will continue to reduce crime and bring more businesses and people into these areas.
The goal of BRAVE is to get Baton Rouge off the bad list. It scares away investors, scares away people, scares away businesses.
Henry says she's thankful for BRAVE and has noticed the change BRAVE has made in her community.
I hope it's continued for a long time because just knowing that there are officers that's just coming down our street, it makes us feel good about it.
For Tiger TV, I'm Amber Washington.
BRAVE's new grant will help other distressed areas, specifically the 70802 zip code.
Students often turn to career services to help them get a job after graduation. Newsbeat's Annie Weldon tells us about the changes the center is making to increase those job prospects.
You can start calling the union the new home for career services because no longer will you have to go to Patrick F. Taylor or Coates to update your resume, learn interview skills, or improve job opportunities. LSU student Kenneth Lockett gives his opinion about the new Career Center.
I think it's like a good move just because a lot of people don't know that there is a Career Center in Coates, and it's going to be very helpful because it's like in a big area in the union, so students will be able to see it and utilize it more.
The donation will help with the construction of the Career Center. Construction started in June 2013 and will be completed by fall 2014. Blake Winchell, coordinator for the LSU Career Center, explains the updates.
We are working with the textile apparel and merchandising department to design a interactive kind of what should I wear, what does it mean to be in business casual and business professional.
LSU student Nicole Fungay gives her thoughts about the new technology.
It's definitely a good idea. I know that it helps you in order to get a job in the future if you look the part as well as know what you're talking about.
The new Career Center will also feature more space for staff and faculty, as well as mock interview rooms for students. For Tiger TV, I'm Annie Weldon.
For more information, visit careercenter.lsu.edu.
It's homecoming week at LSU, but another LSU department also has a reason to celebrate. The Manship School of Mass Communication is celebrating 100 years of education. Newsbeat reporter Austin Hart joins us live from the Journalism Building to tell us more about the centennial celebration. Austin?
Thanks, guys. I'm in front of the Journalism Building, where all this week the Manship School of Mass Communication will be celebrating 100 years. Now, the theme of the celebration is connecting the past to influence the future, and there will be many events happening all week to showcase Manship's legacy at LSU. These events will include a lunch with famed investigative journalist Carl Bernstein, the Manship Hall of Fame Gala, and a tailgate at the Journalism Building before this weekend's LSU-Furman football game. Many events are sold out, but there's still plenty for students to participate in. You can learn more about free events happening all weekend at manship100.com. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Austin. The Manship School opened in 1913 and offered only one class, English 5 and 6.
The Manship School of Mass Communication has its own School of Rock. Keep watch for more.
By day, they are mild-mannered mass communication teachers, but at night, they're rock stars. Manship professor Alex Cook has always dreamed of being in a band, but never thought it was possible.
I've always kind of thought about it. It's one of those things that, I'd never thought I could be a performer or be a musician, so I'll write about it.
Cook and fellow Manship professor Lance Porter signed up for a guitar class, and from there they formed a band.
We ended up with a good solid group of people who really enjoy playing with each other, so we immediately started writing songs.
Cook and Porter's band, the Rakers, perform covers as well as original songs. They describe themselves as the thinking man's drinking band.
I think it's a roots kind of sound. There's some blues in there, there's some rock, some sort of southern rock.
The band landed their first gig Friday night when the Rakers performed at Carrie Berry's Atomic Pop Shop.
And this was our first time as the Rakers, and it was great. We've been rehearsing this set for probably 2 months.
Cook is glad that he gets to show his creative side, and Ever the professor hopes students will follow their passion just like he did.
Because most people think like you can't, once you're past 20, you can't do things like this. And which I think is, stupid. Yes, you can.
Lance Porter and Alex Cook performed at Carrie Berry's Atomic Pop Shop with their band, the Rakers. It was a great experience for them because it was their first big performance. For Tiger TV's Newsbeat, I'm Jackie Massey.
Keep watch for more performances from the Rakers.
All right, well, it seems like the weather is getting colder and colder, and we almost got some rain.
I know. It really is nice to finally be able to bring out those sweaters.
It is officially time to bring out the sweaters. We have our forecaster who will tell you what to expect after break.
Stay with us.
Good evening, LSU. I'm Alex Cheney filling in for Lauren Graham, and here's your daily weather forecast. We had some great weather this weekend. It was much cooler than it has been lately. Looks like these temperatures will continue through the week. Here's our picture of the day of the bell tower. You can see the cloudy skies in this picture. The sun should start coming out towards the end of the week. But for now, we have more days like today. If you want your picture to appear on the next weather show, hashtag Tiger TV Weather on Instagram or Twitter. As for tonight, the high is 74 degrees and the low is 58 degrees. It should feel similar to how it felt this morning. As for Tuesday, the high will be 78 degrees and the low will be 52 degrees with only a 10% chance of rain. So I would bring a jacket with you to class tomorrow. Now to the 5-day forecast. Temperatures will be getting lower and lower as the week goes on. Wednesday should be our coolest day of the week with temperatures dropping down to 46 degrees. We should start seeing the sun again towards the end of the week. Looks like we should have perfect weather for our homecoming week with cool temperatures and sunny skies. I'll keep you updated towards the end of the week with the game day forecast. Now that's all I have for you today, so don't forget to check Tiger TV for your up-to-date campus weather report every day. I'm Alex Cheney, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Alex. Stay tuned for some helpful tips on adjusting to the upcoming end of daylight savings time.
And coming up, details on free flu shots provided by LSU and what delicious snacks you should be avoiding.
Stay with us.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Sarah Gastineau with your weekly shot of Medwatch. While it looks like we are nearing the end of daylight savings time, it will be ending on the morning of November 3rd. And although that extra hour sounds like a good way to get more sleep, the change of time does affect your sleep patterns, in particular your inner body clock. However, there is a way to reset your sleep patterns and prepare for the change before daylight savings time ends. This way, your sleep won't be interrupted. Doctors recommend that you modify your schedule early, about a week before the change. They encourage you to set your clocks an hour behind to help you ease into the new sleep pattern. And stay hydrated because drinking water helps the body adjust. After the chime change, doctors recommend that you stay active during the day and relax a few hours before what would normally be your bedtime. And don't forget about those medications. If you are taking meds, especially those that affect your sleeping habits, begin to take them a little earlier. Doctors are saying that doing all these things a few days before the change will guarantee you a good night's sleep. Not only is it time to change your clocks, but also time to get a flu shot. Thankfully, LSU is providing full-time students with free vaccinations all week long. They will be administering shots at different locations every day, so make sure to check online for the schedule. Go to lsu.edu/SHC for the times and locations. Part-time students can receive a vaccination for $10, while faculty, staff, retirees, and non-student spouses will be charged $20. So go get a flu shot because it's better to be safe than sorry. Thank you for watching MedWatch, and make sure to tune in next week. Back to you on the desk.
Thanks, Sarah. That's all the time that we have for Newsbeat today, but you can catch our full show online at tigertv.tv or on our YouTube channel.
And be sure to connect with us on Facebook and Twitter as always for the latest.
From all of us at Newsbeat, thanks for joining us.